G'day folks, here you go and welcome back to the shed. Well, today we're going to have a look at seeing if we can find out why this thing is missing. I'm really hoping that it's number 3 lead that's actually broken. But yeah, we'll pull the plugs out and do a compression test and we'll find out. Clip's broken. That's handy. I'll pull that out for the moment, see if we can't repair that. Don't know what the fuck's going on there, it doesn't match up. We'll have a look at that later. I'll get that out of the way. It seems a bit brittle. Yeah, that's all cracked, so we're replacing that one. Get these plugged out. If I can get my fingers on them. So that one's all broken, it's all busted and stuffed up. So I'm sort of hoping that that's our problem. Not built for a short ass to work on. Such a pain in the ass. Let's get those other 2 leads out, maybe. Number 6, how do we get that out? We've got to try and reach for it, reach for the stars. Alright, I'm going to pull that heater tap off. That out of the way. Right, let's get these plugs, old plugs out. Get them all cracked off, eh? Well, the first time I pulled these plugs out, they were not even finger tight, so that could have created a problem. How do I get in on that one? No. Alright, so let's try that. See if we can get into number 6. There's got to be a way, and I think this is probably going to be it. There we go. The only plug I hadn't pulled out was number 6. I don't know if I'm even getting onto it. I wonder if there's something stuck in there. Bit of compressed air, see if we can blow anything out. I don't think we're getting the socket onto the spark plug. There's a bit of crap blowing out of there. something stopped me from getting onto it. Should come out easier than that. This is how it should come out. This is out of number one, which is easy. There we go. They're pretty sad, pretty worn. Let's drop that back in. I don't want to get any shit down into the bore if I can avoid it. Why can't I get onto number 6? So I can get onto all the plugs except for number 6. I can't get the socket onto it for some reason. So there's something jammed down in the, or stuck in the plug hole. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to take the bonnet off, but it's really in the way because I need to hop in and need to be able to sit in the engine bay because I'm a short ass and I really can't reach it. Yeah, I'm going to have a think about it and we'll get back to you. Yeah, I'm still thinking. I'm thinking a bore scope would be good so I could be able to see what's actually in there. Don't know what it is. God knows what. Yeah, I really don't know at the moment. I really don't know. That's definitely the right size socket for it. Yeah, my guess is something's been jammed in there. Something's fallen in and gotten jammed in, so I can't get onto the spark plug itself. Alright, so even though I don't have a bore scope, I do have a camera and I do have... Hello! Alright, so let's see if we can see what's in this hole. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I need to know what's in there. If I know what's in there, then I can get the sucker out, work out some way of getting it out. Let's see if that works any better. Oh, I'm not quite sure what I'm fucking looking at there. I've just had a bit of a closer look, so I'm going to have a look down in one of these other cylinders, just for a comparison, because I really can't tell what I'm friggin' looking at. Alright, so I should be able to go back, take a look at this, and so got a decent look inside of cylinder number 6, or spark plug hole for cylinder number 6, and the spark plug hole for cylinder number 1. Yeah, there's a definite difference there, so check out this and see if you can pick what the difference is. I'm a bit disappointed with what I've found, but it is fixable, I hope. Hopefully I don't have to pull the head off to fix this, so we shall see. Well, my first thought with cylinder number 6 was that someone had busted a socket off there. They'd used the wrong sort of socket and excuse me, busted the socket off and just left it in there. But it just didn't look right. It doesn't look to me like it's actually a broken socket. It's actually smooth, and there's even up the side of the plug, there's browny stuff. And I also did notice that when I first pulled the covers off in there had been a wasp's nest up the back of it. So I thought maybe they'd gotten down into the cylinder, not into the cylinder, but into the into the spark plug hole. So what I did, I sacrificed an old plug socket, one that I don't use anyway. I stuck that in there and started moving around. Got a wiggle in, got it down to the side. I was able to move it around and literally broke up what was in there. I didn't film it. Yeah, I was getting the shit, so I didn't film it. But anyway, that worked. Got the crap out of there, blew all the crap out. and then I was able to actually get the socket in there and get the plug out. It was pretty tight. I thought I was going to break a socket myself, but yeah, once it had broken free from the crap that was in there, yeah, it came out quite easily. So I'm happy about that. So I'll just show you something that I've just noticed, and it's pretty much the same material that was in the spark plug hole. And here we have down here, well, if we can get the light on, some light, we see, where are we? This stuff right here. That's a wasp's nest. Heaps of them here, and it's just mud. Pretty hard, but you know, once you break it up, it just turns to dust. That's actually the sort of stuff that was stopping me from getting a socket onto that number 6 plug. Oh, yeah, something else I did off camera too was so I could get into the, actually physically get into the engine bay. I've just undone the gas struts. Where are we? There we go. There's the gas struts, and I've been able to open the bonnet up a heap so I can actually get in and sit inside the engine bay if I need to, which I did, but it's not a pretty sight. I've had to pull out the airbox so I can actually have some room for my feet and get in there. That's done. I'm now going to finish off and I'm going to do my compression test. Yay! So number 6, it's pretty black. It's been running a bit rich, but it's probably running a bit rich because the gaps are so wide that it'd have to be at least twice the gap that it should be. Here we go. Let's get the rest of these out. Woohoo! I am keen as mustard to get this compression check done, and hopefully I'm not going to see any low compressions. I hope not, but you know what's going to happen. It's got nearly 500,000 kilometres on it, so it's a good chance it's going to have low compression somewhere. But we will only find out by doing the test. There we go. Getting excited there. Slip that in. Just got an O-ring on it, so you don't need to make it too tight. Just finger tight. Just the seats. There we go. Just with the easy connector. That goes straight on. You want to watch the gauge for me? Let's see how we go. Well, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's good. 180. I'm happy with that. That's a good start. What do we got? 180. You beauty. 2 out of 6 so far. $180. Drop the gauge pressure or not. Try it again. What have we got? 180, 182, oh no, yep, smack on 180. Lovely. Yeah, that's about 160. So that one's about, yeah, what number is that? Number 4, it's a little bit down. Okay, next one, number 5. What's number 5? Number 5 is, oh, about 175, which is all right. I'm not unhappy with that. And finally, number 6. I don't know what that poppy sound was, but aren't we low? We are low on 6. We are low on 6. Why doesn't that surprise me? It was a strange popping sound. I don't know what that was. Well, that's showing us 180. I'll do number 6 one more time. Well, I'm pretty happy with that, 180. I wonder if it might have had a bit of a sticky valve, which wouldn't surprise me. All right. But it's time to pack the gauge up and drop some plugs in the holes. I've already, off camera, I've already gapped them up. I've set the new plugs at 0.8 of a millimetre. So whatever that works out to in imperial, I don't know. Oh, there we go. I'm rather chuffed about that. So the compressions are pretty good. Was it number 5 was down to 170? I think it was number 5. But yeah, I can live with that. Not bad for a car that's got nearly 500,000 kilometres on it. And we get these new plugs in. And then once these are all in and hand tight, I'll torque them all down. 14 foot-pounds. Yeah, so I don't always use metric. A quick comparison on the plug gaps. If you can see them. One's wrong, one's right. So yeah. Just get them in carefully. Don't want to be dropping them, smashing threads, mucking up your gap. If you do drop them out of your socket, pull it back out again. Check your gap. There'd be nothing worse than putting this whole thing back together and finding one of my plug gaps is stuffed up. And finally, number 6, we've got to change all this around. I might even have to climb into the engine bay for this. That's fine. Here we go. 29, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14.5. There we go. There we go. The torque spec is 14 foot-pounds. So what's that in Newton meters? I don't know. So I'm going to change the leads now. I'm going to start with the distributor coil lead. There we go. So these have got a clip on them. If I can get into it. There we go. And now the lead just comes out. See, that lead's got this has got a bit of a heat shield on it, so I might whip that off and whack it onto this lead. Can't hurt. More for rubbing, I think, than anything, but you know, extra bit of protection can't hurt. It's not real tight on it, but it'll do. Make that into the distributor. Get the other end on. Alright, that's clicked in. So I'm just going to do these leads one at a time. Tangled and twisted. So the shortest lead is going to be number 1. Okay, so that's the first lead. The shortest lead from a bunch of new ones. Alrighty, it's back together. It's back together enough to give it a test. I'm pretty excited. I hope this thing's really going to run smoothly. It's going to have to be very short run, short test, because I still haven't hooked any fans up to it, and it doesn't have any water pump operation at the moment. So it's going to be a quick test, just to see if it runs smoothly. Hopefully it does. Let's give it a go. Here we go. Sounds pretty good. Not 100%. It's still got a little bit of a mix there. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Alright, so it could be the distributor cap, so I may have to replace that. I've forgotten to put anything on. One more try. Have I left anything off? Have I left anything off? Oh, that's not done up. I don't think that'll do it, but I'll do it up anyway. So it's just the air intake. Give it another try. Well, if nothing else, it's running a damn sight better than what it was, so I'm pretty happy about that. There's going to be a few more bugs to work out of this thing, but as it is, I'm pretty happy with the day's effort. If you've made it to the end and you've enjoyed this video, it's a pretty long one. Don't forget, hit the like button, drop us a message, drop us a line, and yeah. Smack the subscribe button if you really want to see more of this stuff. There's going to be heaps of this vehicle. Catch you next time. Bye. Whoa, nearly fell off my bloody chair too.